Hi, this is Jenna.
And this is Heather.
And this is Conspiracies Unlocked. We are so excited that we are premiering our podcast tomorrow.
Yay!
We put a lot of work into it and we can't wait for you guys to hear it. So we just wanted to say hi and hope you guys all tune in tomorrow. Can't wait to see all of your reactions, comments, messages, and here's a little bit of what we're going to talk about on our podcast.
So I am really excited that I want to tell you about Roswell. Jenna, have you heard about Roswell?
A little bit, but have you heard about chemtrails?
Ooh, I have heard a little bit about chemtrails, and I am really excited to hear more about that.
What else are you going to talk about?
Well, have you ever heard that there's a hole in Antarctica which leads to the Middle Earth, and there's a whole nother world there?
No way.
We're going to deep dive into that one.
We have to. And what about implanted microchips?
Oh.
That's like an old one that's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that reminds me of like my dog has a microchip, but
exactly. Mm-hmm.
I want to know more theories on that. And you know, Victoria's Secret has been around a long time, and a lot of people don't know that there is a conspiracy about sex trafficking with Victoria's Secret.
Wow, that would be like the most not good one because we all shop at Victoria's Secret. Why are we all supporting this? But you know, I'm a huge Disney fan. Walt Disney's head is frozen somewhere. I think below Disneyland. That's the conspiracy.
His head?
Just his head, apparently.
Oh gosh, I really need to know more about that because that's just eerie when you go to Disneyland. I'm just going to think about this head down underneath me.
Yep.
And, you know, a lot of people have talked about this, but the moon. Did we really land on the moon? Was it faked? Do you think it was a Hollywood setup?
Is the moon really there?
Is the moon real?
Is it there? Is the earth flat?
Are we gonna fall off the edge?
I don't know. Maybe what about in Scotland? How about the giants in Scotland?
I never knew about that.
I didn't either. My dad told me a long time ago. Or the Loch Ness monster that resides in Scotland at all. And you know, with my Scottish heritage, we're gonna do a lot about Scotland. I can tell.
I hope so. But have you heard of MK Ultra?
I actually always heard about that just in passing, and I never actually looked into it. But that was a whole, like, they were drugging people.
Oh, it's a whole mind control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's going to be a deep dive.
Does that tie into...
It definitely ties into Frank Olson. And the whole conspiracy about the CIA. Did they really murder him? Or was he part of MK Ultra? Was he weaponized?
Could he have been a reptilian? How do you say it? Reptilian! Could he have been a reptilian like most people in Hollywood supposedly are?
What about the giant ancient trees all over the world? Giant ancient trees all over the world.
Not now.
No, well, there's still remnants of them, supposedly.
Somewhere.
We call them mountains.
That's not right. I can't wait to hear about that one. What about that? This is the biggest conspiracy in our whole, like, time on Earth. Any one of us. This is the biggest, if it's true, government cover-up, the 9/11 attacks.
Oh.
That is going to take a couple episodes to go over because if our government did do that, that's so uncool.
That is going to have to be a deep dive for sure.
And we're going to have to do that so gently because I feel for everybody who was on those planes and just, I can't even imagine.
Oh, many lives lost. Yeah, it's very delicate.
And we're in California and I still, I remember having nightmares about it and having nightmares that planes were coming and crazy stuff. And I was 15 when that happened.
I remember seeing it on the news and thinking, is this going to happen all over? Is this just going to happen there? Or
What's going to happen?
Start getting attacked all over in the big cities, you know?
Yeah, and I still am worried about that. When I do go to Disneyland or whenever I am in the city, I still get kind of it's in the back of your head forever.
Yeah, it's very uneasy feeling. Have you ever heard that Elvis could be alive?
Not now, but he was off hiding somewhere with Bob Marley and every other James Dean and every other celebrity that we don't. Tupac, that was it. All the other celebrities that we don't really want to say goodbye to. So in our heads, they're still alive somewhere. We just don't know where or what happened to them, really. Just like Amelia Earhart. Ooh. The Bermuda Triangle! we have to do that!
Yes.
Oh,
the pyramids in ancient Egypt!
Yes! I just found out that in ancient Egypt, did you know there was archaeologists in ancient Egypt studying ancient Egypt because they were the pyramids were there over 2,500 years before Cleopatra. So Cleopatra lived closer to our time than she did to the making of
I believe it. Yeah.
The pyramids.
Yeah. Did you also know that the largest pyramid is not in Egypt? I forget where it is. I want to say Brazil, but I might be wrong. But the largest one is actually not even in Egypt.
Have you heard that they're on, it's either the moon or Mars, they found pyramids? On the moon or on Mars?
I think it's Mars.
Is it Mars? There's pyramids?
It's Mars.
What the fuck?
And a face.
No, that'd be the man on the moon, right?
Yeah, but there's an actual face that looks like, remember Planet of the Apes, where they had those big, heads?
No.
It kind of looks like that.
I've only seen Planet of the Apes, once, and I don't think I saw all of it.
Well, we'll have to rewatch it and then look at the picture of the moon and you'll see, or not the moon, the Mars, and you'll see what I mean. I forget, it has a name, but I don't remember.
And so I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about the Bermuda Triangle and stuff.
Yeah.
And she said that we should cover what's it called? The Malaysia flight.
Oh,
I guess
it disappeared.
It just disappeared. So I was like, did it disappear in the Bermuda Triangle? And she's like, no. But one thing led to another, and we got onto that. And I guess it just disappeared. Has anybody seen the TV show Manifest?
I'm rewatching that right now.
Are you?
I am rewatching
So Manifest
it, yeah.
is about a flight that disappears and then reappears 5 years later, but nobody has aged.
Yeah, no one has aged.
On the flight, but everybody else has.
Mm-hmm.
And they all of a sudden try to see what, I don't know. They just go through there.
Well, no, it's just like a whole. I know what you mean.
It's a whole thing.
I'm on episode 2, and I have already watched it, but I'm on episode 2 because it came out with more. So I'm like, I want to watch it again.
Yeah,
to remind myself.
all caught up,
and then start watching the new season. You know?
I'm all caught up on that. Me and Brad were watching it, and then I was like, no, we need to get caught up. Brad's my husband. I know we're on the intro or the pre-show. You don't know anything yet, but
the other thing that I want to do is, are aliens actually from outer space, or could they be from our own ocean? Because how much of our ocean have we actually really explored? How much do we really know what is in our ocean?
We've only explored, 3% of our ocean?
I don't know. I'll have to, I know it's
crazy.
really low. And the thing is there's so many different creatures and things down that already kind of look like aliens.
They do. Have you seen the blobfish? No. If you guys have ever seen read the book, The Pout Fish, which is my favorite preschool book, y'all should check it out. I can sing the song for you guys. But it's a little sad face, and it is it's done from the blobfish, which is like this blob, and it has two eyes that kind of sink down and like a frowny face.
Oh, I think I have seen a fish like that.
Yeah. That's my pout fish.
Pout fish. Okay.
But then at the end of the book, he finds out he's not a pout fish. He's a kiss fish.
Aww.
I know.
You just ruined the story for everybody. Jeez.
Sorry. It's a really good story. You should definitely read it, especially if you have kids. All right. Well, we can't wait for our premiere show tomorrow. We are so excited. Cheers.
Thank you so much for listening. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.